Come on in, my beautiful people. Come on in. So my name is Dre and I'm an independent freight broker. I like to call myself a freightpreneur. This is the part 1 of a 4-part series, Path to Independent Freight Broker. So I'm here with you all to journey my path as I build my brokerage business, good, bad, but I'm hoping not too ugly. But I'm definitely not here to be average, so let's go. But before we get into it, I would appreciate if you can take a second to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So my last video, I spoke a bit about why I chose to become a broker in the trucking industry. Being that trucks move over 70% of American freight and is over an 800 billion plus industry, I knew I would be in demand and I could also provide value to those who seek my services. But today, some of you watching may not know exactly what is a freight broker. Why are we needed? Who do we serve? So I'm sure this video can be very helpful if you are considering yourself becoming a freightpreneur by way of freight broker. The shipping industry, it's a complex and it's full of moving parts. Freight brokers help companies that have a need to ship goods, things, products, etc. We navigate multiple moving parts of what is called the supply chain. So brokers ensure that the cargo makes it safely to its intended destination. The continued boom and demand for freight services and freight service providers over the last decade is largely due in part to the explosive growth of e-commerce. As such, freight brokers are in high demand as well. We just play a critical role in connecting key parts of the transportation process. A freight broker is a liaison, an intermediary, a middleman or woman, the plug, the connector. We do not own the goods or cargo, nor do we own the trucks. Because we are the connector of a shipper and a freight service provider, the carrier, we then use our skills, our network, and our resources to help both parties. So now that we know a broker is a connector of shippers and carriers, you may ask, why doesn't the shipper find carriers on their own? And I have a very simple answer. They're busy and focused. So successful and efficient companies understand the power of outsourcing to logistics service providers such as myself. Those businesses understand the benefits, cost advantages, increased efficiency. It allows them to focus on core areas of their business. They get to save on infrastructure, technology, and they have access to skilled resources by partnering with a logistics service provider. They choose to provide faster and better services to increase their bottom line. So those were a few of many reasons that a company would look to want to utilize a freight broker. 2 major reasons that I see: our brokers help companies find the best shipping solutions, and we handle the details so that business owners can continue to focus on their day-to-day operations. So my hope now is that you all understand how brokers of freight play a key and critical role in the success of any business that is involved in shipping products by matching them to reputable carriers. Now let's talk about successful freight brokers, because as I said earlier, I didn't start my brokerage company to be average. My mission will always be driven by what I personally call SPAV: solve problems, add value. What does SPAV, solving problems and adding value, look like as a broker? We identify and vet prospective carriers to build a pipeline of service providers. We network. We gather information from clients to determine their specific shipping needs. We obtain shipping quotes from carriers and pass them to the clients. We book freight service through carriers to clients. coordinate the pickup and drop off of those shipments, and also monitor those shipments along the way, just to make sure that they arrive on time and undamaged. We update customer management software to keep the client's records accurate. And I think the most important item here today is we advise clients on potential supply chain issues. We become a consultant to that business. Businesses that utilize freight brokerages receive all of the aforementioned benefits, making the partnership mutually beneficial for all parties involved. So thank you for tuning in to me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Here is where we make dollars that make sense.